What's up YouTube, welcome to Complete Tech Review. So today on the channel we have the Bajaj V15 and today I'm going to do a long-term review. I'm going to highlight a couple of reasons why you have to buy a V15 and as well as reasons why you shouldn't buy a V15. So without further ado, let's start off. So firstly, it's the build quality. The front suspension is a 33mm telescopic unit and the rear is a nitrox gas-filled suspension. The macho-ness of the vehicle continues with the fuel tank being 13 liters. And the chassis is a double cradle chassis for extra rigidity. Moving on to the dimensions, it is more on the comfort size. It has a nice and a wide rider seat, but for the pillion it's another story. The height is 107 mm and the width is 780 mm and the overall ground clearance is 165 mm. Finally, it's the tires and brake. The tire in the front is a 90 by 90 18-inch unit and the rear is a 120 by 80 16-inch unit. And this lends a lot of stability on highways and on the corners. Coming to the engine, it's a torquey engine which is 149cc, which generates a max power of 12.0 PS at 7500 rpm, and the maximum torque comes at 13 Nm at 5500 rpm. On areas of improvement from the older model were on few things, namely the seat for the pillion, which was on the sloping side, and to address this Bajaj has put a seat backrest, and also the gearing system, which was an all-up sequence, is now changed to a one down and all-up sequence. Also, the styling of the first gen model has been redesigned, and in the second gen you see all the silver panels being blackened. Coming to my long-term review, the bits which certainly interested me are the build quality and also the ride comfort which I had. The vehicle is pretty stable on the highways and easily you can cruise between 90 to 95 kilometers without any problem. I also wish the V15 had a couple of other goodies, namely the instrumentation panel. It is a plain Jane unit which is only analog. I wish there's a digital readout which has more information. And finally, the handlebar, in my preference, is pretty forward facing. I wish it is more towards the driver. These were the couple of things which I like and dislike about the Bajaj V15. If you do so, like and subscribe to our channel, Complete Tech Review, and this is Kevin signing off. Bye bye.